Greetings, everyone. I know nobody's here yet, but I'm doing 11/11 readings and charging my light. This thing dies in like half an hour. All right. Turn it off so I can charge. Okay. Are you charging? I think it's this cord, honestly. Okay. All right. So I can only stay on until about 6:05-ish. So I figured I'd come on really quickly and see if anybody has any questions they need answered. Hey, everybody. Sorry, I definitely have Cheez-Its in my teeth. I'm gonna put on a filter. All right, let's Beam, Blush, Pop. Weird. I'll stick with that one, maybe. Okay, whatever. Uh-oh, I screwed up. I broke it. All right. Hello there, however you are. I have a feeling that they didn't put out notifications for this one. I don't know why they do that. And I know somebody in person who was like, I went live and they were like, you did? They're like, I didn't get a notification. And they definitely have their notifications set. So it's something weird, but whatever. All right, I'm gonna give it about 3 more minutes, and if nobody shows up, I'm gonna go curl my hair. Hey everybody, how are ya? Welcome to the chat, welcome to the live stream. I'm doing 11/11 readings for anybody interested in that. This is my favorite kind of incense. It's called Wildberry, And since it's hard to see the logo here, but hey Garnet, how are you? Gigi, I hope you're having a good day. Anyway, usually they have like displays of these. I get this in the same store that I buy like these things in, but they have displays in a lot of stores, and they're so awesome. It's the ones that have like the buckets of like, you know, all the different scents, and it's like a big tall display. Well, the one that I go to anyway has the big tall one. So I looked it up to see how much it would be to get one in my store, and I want one in my next place if I have another place. But if not, maybe I just want one for my house, you know. Sunny verified it. Ah, you know what's funny about that, Gigi? I was thinking about that. We had like 3 or 4 planets in retro that were like big deal planets to have in retro over the past, I don't know what it was, like a month or something, month or 2 maybe. So yeah, I know. It's tough though, because when you meet somebody, it's like, oh shit, like I don't want to, it's not like you're gonna go like, well, I don't want to build a relationship with you because it's Mercury retrograde, you know, like, but it's true, it does impact things a lot. So yeah, I don't know what a Mars retro does to, you know, to that type of situation, but I guess, you know, there's gonna be a delay. Feels like there's a lot of delays. There was anyway. Hopefully they'll start moving, things will start moving forward again soon. Well, it's, you know, it's a good time to take that time to, you know, level up, work on you. That's what I try to do. Learn a new skill, a new hobby, start a new project, learn something interesting about history. Like I do that sometimes too. I'll go on like deep dives, like I've done a bunch of them, but like one of the things I got like obsessed with at one point was like North Korea, like the whole history of it and how that all works. And, you know, so I spent like 6 months like watching everything I could about North Korea just to learn about it, you know. I'm not an expert, but, you know, it's just stuff like that. Like I get like interested in a topic, and then, you know, I do a deep dive on it just to learn everything I can about it. Yeah. It is exciting, Garnet. There's good changes on the horizon. I was listening to another, she's a reader, like she's a tarot reader. She's a Floridian as well, but she's, I think, up in the Panhandle area. And, you know, she does her little readings like on the beach. She was recommended to me. I didn't like seek her out or anything or meet her in real life, but, you know, there's a lot to be excited about. You know, she's very, adamant, and I had kind of lost sight of this a little bit, but she's very adamant that, you know, we're going into, you know, a better time for civilization and humanity, you know. But part of that is kind of what we're experiencing now, which is like the exposure of the wrongdoings and the unraveling of, you know, generations worth of damage, you know. Hey, Charm. Oh my gosh, Charm, you're so good. Don't even worry about it, girl. I'm only gonna be on for like literally till like 6:05. I have a phone reading at 6:15, so I gotta hop off. But aw, you're so sweet. It isn't Bahati Life. No, this one, her name is Joy, and her channel is called Joy to the World. And she's probably got maybe 100 subs. Like, it was one of those things where it was super like randomly just recommended to me. You know, it was one of those things the universe put in front of my face. But she's a good reader, and she's really got a nice spin on kind of, you know, what's been going on with, you know, so many of us over the last few years. And, you know, she puts she gives me like hope, you know, for the future, I guess. Colleen Miranda situation, yeah. I have not done a deep dive on her yet. I have been following the drama a little lightheartedly. It's not drama, it's actually very serious. Please pardon me for saying that, because that was a misspeak. But yeah, I saw, of course, the song was recommended. Very catchy tune. It's a shame, because she's very talented in my opinion. I mean, you know, she could have done really beautiful things, you know, in her life and with that voice, and instead she chooses a path of darkness, you know. She chooses to be a Jezebel. And, you know, look where it's gotten her. Completely mortified, publicly humiliated. Now everybody knows about her and what she is and what she does, and that she's a predator, you know, and as it should be, right? And hopefully she'll face legal consequences, because what she did was not only immoral, but again, there are laws in place that are being broken. Like, you know, this happens like all the time. Every time, you know, somebody has a big falling out, and it's like, oh, well, they, you know, intentionally, you know, crashed their airplane for clout, you know, for views. But, you know, yeah, so we're going to call them out on it. But when does the law get involved? In that case, they did. But because it's the FAA. But, you know, it's an agency that takes their shit seriously. It's like the submarine people, you know, like they those groups are very serious about what they do, and you know, maintaining safety protocols so that everybody that wants to partake is safe. But anyway, I'm off topic there. Yeah, that whole Colleen thing is unfortunate, very unfortunate. Yes, Charm says yes, and downplaying how grooming works, getting kids comfy, so if a real predator with bad intention tries with them, they think it's cool because Miranda joked about it. This is how it works, you know? This is literally how it works. This is, you're witnessing, in my humble opinion, you know, a demonic transfer. It's an entity transfer, right? She's got this affliction, okay, within her that makes her predatory towards children, okay, in a sexual way, unfortunately. This is horrible, okay, but it is what it is. It's what she is, you know? And she's now conditioning and grooming those children, right? The children that she's put herself, first of all, let me back this up. She's put herself in a position to be a YouTuber, okay? She did this, right? She made herself on YouTube, but she marketed herself to children, right? As like more of a kids type of channel, right? You know what I mean? Her songs are very musically, you know, catchy for kids, you know? It's not just for kids, because, you know, musical theater's like that too, and I listen to that, but, you know, she definitely had a lot of her money. I would venture to say that, you know, 80% of her audience was children, and or very young people, you know, and yeah, she's conditioning and grooming all of these children now to be tolerant and to be not just tolerant, but almost oblivious to you know, future predators. You know what I mean? This is exactly how this shit works. Exactly how it works. And that's why I'm breaking the cycle for my daughter. Because I effing refuse. You know what I mean? I effing refuse. I will not pass on any toxic, abusive bullshit to my kid. And I will not let anyone around her who tries to do that, you know? So, nope. My kid's gonna grow up not knowing what it feels like to be like that, at least on my end, you know? So, if I have anything to do with it, and God, but, you know, yeah, these child predators are something else. They really are. I'm so glad it's coming to light. I'm so glad people are speaking up, speaking out, telling the truth, you know, because you got to think too, the kids that she was preying upon, you know, they're having what they deem in their minds as, like, you know, like a hee-hee, like an inappropriate conversation, you know, like you would have with a friend, you know, maybe saying, like, for a child that young, you know, 8 or 9-year-old, like saying a cuss word, right, where you wouldn't want your mom to see, you know, that you had done that, you know what I mean? So for them, there's a whole other element here, you know, of them having guilt, you know, that they were preyed upon because they were in that situation, right? In these group chats, you know, some of them I'm sure the parents didn't know. Yeah, so I mean, you know, it's probably a lot worse than we think. I would venture to say a lot of these kids, because they were sending, you know, naked pictures of Trisha Paytas and stuff like that, screenshots from her OnlyFans back and forth. So, yeah, with minors, what is she, 35? She's my age. Oh, please, guys, I really can't. Well, I don't know how much longer YouTube's going to be able to sit back and go, you know, either, though. So hopefully this, you know, gets more balls rolling. Pandora's box style. Yeah, she was a grown adult. Again, and I did theater into my mid-20s, and I was in shows with children sometimes, and in no world, can I imagine being in any way like that. I mean, kids are children, like no. Yeah, she's got absolutely no excuses. She's a predator. It's an unfortunate thing. It's sad for everybody involved because she herself has children, you know. Her ex-husband, I know, has come out and said some stuff. I need to do a deep dive. I really need to watch all these videos, because the last thing I saw was that I think they had, I don't know if he had already decided he was leaving her or what, but she didn't get him anything for his birthday, the husband. And she was playing a song. She's like, I didn't get you anything, so I wrote you a song. And she was like, Josh's eyes are blue. They're so blue. Like, and then she turned the song, into something about her. The whole song was about her. And that was, the whole clip, if you watch it, it's floating around YouTube, but it was so just a clear picture of what it's like to be with a narcissist. You know what I mean? It was so clear, like the look on his face, her taking such pleasure and joy in, not only ruining his birthday. They love to ruin your birthday, any holidays, but your birthday especially, or make no big deal out of it, but their birthday has to be, like the whole neighborhood has to be invited. But it was just such a narcissistic moment, perfectly captured on tape. I was like, wow. I feel bad. I've talked to some guys that have been with female narcs, and like I've experienced it both, but I don't date women, so I've never had a dating experience. I can only imagine how horrific that would be, though. The men are bad enough, but I bet you the women demons are real bad. I mean, I've seen guys, I've known guys that are really damaged from them, but yeah, sad situation. Hi everybody, if you are here, we are doing, well, I am doing 11/11 readings. If you have one, you can Cash App me, Venmo me. There's other ways to pay in the description box, and I would be happy to answer a question. Charm, that person from yesterday that had to get reported did not pay for the question. So I don't feel bad. I don't owe them a reading. So if they come back, I do not owe them a reading. Just an FYI. I put a little blurb in the description box that says, unfortunately, and that's, I think it's happened a few times, but 95% of people, it's not a problem. So I don't, check every single payment, but for people that I don't know, now going forward, like brand new people, I'll go in and check just to make sure. That's what I'm hoping it was. Yeah, I think it was a troll. It may have been like somebody that I knew in real life, too. So it's could be anything, but yeah, hopefully they're okay. And I think oh, also I did look into like what actions to take when something like that happens, and we did what we were supposed to do. There's like hotline numbers and stuff you can OC, thank you so much. I just got your payment. That you can give them, but reporting it to YouTube was the correct, there's nothing else that could have been done. Calling 911 would not have been effective in that situation. Hey, Jamie, thank you so much. All right, so you made it to the oral interview. Last phase for the customer service position. That's exciting, Jamie. Congratulations. I'm really happy for you. That's super exciting. I'm sending you such good energy. Yeah, Charm, I know. I didn't want to be like that either. I hate being like that too, but it would happen like, quite a bit, probably same percentage with the spells and readings, and I had like people that would upload fake receipts, or they would use an old receipt over and over again and put it, as proof of payment in a spell appointment, knowing that I was like super duper busy and that I may not check it, and then I'd cast their spell and then catch it later, And then I'd email them and say, hey, thank you so much, Jamie. Okay, thank you. I got the, or somebody did. Okay, you Cash App me, Jamie. Thank you very much. So Jamie, whenever you're ready, I have one in front of you, and then I can do your question too. Anyway, long story short, I asked people to put, you know, how they paid, like Venmo and then the question, or Cash App and then the question. If, you know, these people obviously are here, you know, all the time, so we know they're fine, but, you know, maybe just people that are new, you know, I don't know how to solve this. I mean, if I don't know them, if I get a feeling about it, I'll just go check real quick and then, yeah, take it from there. Okay, so Gigi, Garnet Goddess. So Caesar's, thank you so much, Jamie. I just got it. Caesar's intentions. Okay, you want to know what Caesar's intentions will be once he comes back, and if the new person will want to be serious right away. Okay, let's see. All right, Spirit Guides, Universe, Guardian Angels, and Ancestors. This reading is for Garnet, I guess we'll call you Gigi. Gigi, they know who Gigi is. Please allow me to be a clear channel for their messages. Thank you. It's OC. All right. Hey, Val. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Okay. So first question is Caesar's intention. So what will Caesar's intentions be when he returns? Let's see. Aw, it's cute. All right, so maybe to spoil you. The Nine of Cups, this is like, you know, all the best things in life. It's a wish and dream come true as well. Maybe make your dreams come true, but this is somebody, I think his intentions are to like, to lavish you. Like he wants to like take you out to a nice dinner, maybe have wine, you know, just, it's like, or it's something like that, like take care of you. Nine of Cups, you know, dream come true energy. Let's see. Yeah, I do feel though that he's gonna probably ask you out to a meal, or cook for you, or, you know, something like that. Let's see. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, this is good, Gigi. So the Nine of Pentacles is like to treat you like a lady. You know what I mean? Let's see. We're going to clarify too. Queen of Swords reversed. Okay, let me see. Let me see. What will Caesar's intentions be? He wants to get you to open up to him again, because the Queen of Swords reversed is like closed off, especially with communication, you know. Maybe you guys haven't talked in a long time or something like that, and he wants to hear about like what's been going on with you. Let's see. Look, he wants to heal the heartbreak, you know what I mean? To have the swords fall away, to put a bandage on the heart. Let's see what else we have here. Seven of Pentacles reversed. This, you know, this is about waiting, and this is about not waiting. He doesn't want to wait anymore. Ten of Pentacles to get married, you know, to start building abundance, to build a family, you know, something like that. Ten of Pentacles. And the Magician. Oh, so, I mean, Gigi, I can't see like a bad card in any of these. They were all, you know, very positive intentions. Let me just see, give me one. I want to look at the Queen of Swords reversed, because maybe he's afraid that you won't talk to him. So the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, maybe he wants to enlighten you, like to tell you or to inform you about why he walked away. Okay, and what he was doing the whole time. He could also maybe be working on like getting you to communicate with him, you know, to open up to him, to go back to the way things used to be between the two of you with the Eight of Cups. You know, that's kind of what I'm getting there. So, you know, I don't see her as being like holding back information or deceptive, you know, on his end. I see it more like he wants, you know, he wants you to feel comfortable communicating with him. He's trying to earn your trust again and wine and dine you and woo you, you know, because I think he realizes, like, you know, you were what he asked for in life, like you're all he ever wanted, you know, and so, you know, he wants to manifest you back in. Let me see. A couple more. That's a lot. I'm going to put him back because it was too many. Six of Swords, Three of Swords, to move past the heartbreak. Yeah, like to heal the heartbreak, to move past it, you know, to have your back, to be there for you, you know. So Caesar's intentions are pretty good, okay? Let's take a look at how this new person is going to be behaving. All right. What was the question exactly? Well, they want to be serious right away. Okay, tell me about the new person that's coming into her life. Will they want to be serious right away, or what are their intentions? Okay, so we got a few that fell out. Probably, maybe not. No. Hierophant reversed, Queen of Pentacles reversed, Two of Pentacles. You know, let me look at it a little bit more. I don't think that it's non-committal energy as much as like maybe they're not looking to commit like right away. They still may be kind of like weighing their options, you know, like do I want to get married? Do I want to stay single forever? You know, I mean, they could have a couple options in love, like an ex or something. Let me see. The Eight of Pentacles. They're not, I mean, this is somebody, you know, the Eight of Pentacles is serious now. You know, look at his face. He's a master craftsman, you know, he's working on something. So he is taking the relationship seriously, okay? But I feel like, what is the debate? I want to know what this Two of Pentacles energy is. Because I feel like, you know, maybe he's definitely not trying to rush into things, like into any sort of commitment. I feel like he really wants to get to know you. The Lover's reversed, okay? He probably went through like a rough breakup, relationship, divorce. He could actually still be going through it because, as you can see, the ship that's sailing off is over here and he's not quite reached that ship yet. So it's possible that he meets you while he's at the tail end of another relationship and he's got to drop a pentacle. So he's not in too much of a rush, you know, to jump into anything or to commit because he's still got, you know, something that he's closing out. He is serious though about you and he is working on closing that out so that he can move on. But I think meeting you puts him in a position where he needs to make a decision to actually physically move on. And that's where you're at kind of in that one. So good luck with everything, Gigi. Thank you again for letting me read for you. Okay, Miss Jamie, I'm ready to move on to your question. Okay, let me see. Yep, whenever you're ready, Jamie. Thank you so much again, and thank you so much, Gigi. Exactly, Charm. Hey, Val, thank you so much for being here. Yeah, that's better with the light. I need to go to Five Below and get like some more lighting options, I think. I left so much stuff in that store, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, so how will my interview go next week on Wednesday the 19th? You're hoping to land the job. Okay, Jamie. All right, how is Jamie's interview going to go? Spirit guides, universe, guardian angels, and ancestors. This reading is for Jamie. Please allow me to be a clear channel for her messages. Thank you. Okay, how is her interview going to go next week? She's hoping to land the job. Okay, so Eight of Cups reversed. We'll see what that means. I don't know exactly the context of that yet. Ooh, Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so they're interviewing a lot of candidates is what they're saying. But I do feel like you're probably at the top of the list. Let's see. Okay, Nine of Pentacles reversed. Hold on. It's weird, Jamie. I'm going to show you everything. So you got the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So, you know, this is being happy about something. It's being, you know, satisfied, content. She actually has a trophy in her hand. So, I mean, to me, this would be like a victory, like landing the job, like winning, right? And we see, you know, that with this card too. It's like this guy, he's winning, you know what I mean? Like he somehow has, you know, been able to like out jump or get on top of these guys here. You know what I mean? It looks like he's winning to me. So, and then you have this also, which it means extending an offer. But my worry about this one is that these folks are in poverty. Now they're getting out. They're not as bad off as they were in the original card. This is the after tarot, okay? But they're still in poverty. You know what I mean? So I feel I'm worried because the Three of Swords with the, you know, it's reversed came out. But with this, I'm wondering if it's not like I feel like they're gonna tell you that maybe because they're gonna say this. Hold on, I need to clarify the Eight of Cups reverse because there's something that needs to be talked about again. So I feel like they want to ask you questions about your past history or something that you said, you know, earlier or something that you did earlier. You know what I mean? Like they want to talk about your past. Let me see. I already know what it is, but I'm using the cards as a crutch. Yeah. It's not anything bad. It's the Queen of Cups in the upright. And again, she has a trophy in her hand, you know. They want to ask and ask. Yeah. So here's what I think they're going to say. I think they're going to say, well, you know, we've interviewed a lot of candidates, Seven of Wands, okay? And although you have maybe less experience or less education than, you know, some of the other candidates or one of the other candidates, something like that. So there was maybe someone that was like, you know, they usually narrow it down to like 2 and then decide from there, right? So that there's plan A and plan B or whatever, something like that. But I think they may say, like, even though you had less experience, we're still going to make you an offer, but they may offer to pay you less than what they advertised or less than you were expecting. You know what I mean? And maybe using the excuse of, you know, you don't have 10 years of experience like this other person does. You know what I mean? Like we have another candidate and in this one we might be offering a little bit more money to, right, than we are to this one, okay? Possibly, okay? So I'm thinking the reason to, you know, Spirit would want you to know about this would be that maybe you can play with or negotiate like your salary a little bit. Like if they make you a lowball offer, because I know you're really, really excited to like get the offer, right? So you're like, yes, you know, you just want to take it right away. But this may be Spirit asking you to make sure that you're getting what you're worth, you know? So if they give you a lowball offer, you may take this as like an opportunity to try maybe negotiate a little bit higher pay for yourself, you know? And you can do that, you know, a bunch of different ways. But like, you know, one of the ways is to go and look up like the market salary in your area for that position and give that to them. You know, there's other ways to do it as well. You can say, well, I've got experience in this and this. Sometimes like I've done it once or twice where I've had multiple job offers all at once. So I'd be like, well, I do have an opportunity on the table from another firm, you know, and they're offering me X amount to see if the firm or the company wants you enough to meet that offer, right? Or to maybe bump it up a little bit. And I'll tell you what, it's worked for me in the past multiple times. I've been able to negotiate like 10,000 more than what they were offering in the beginning because of that. So just something to think about with this, okay? So I do think you're gonna get the offer. It might be a lowball offer. Don't feel like, oh my gosh, the offer, yay, I'm so happy to have the offer that I'm just gonna accept anything for pay, you know? Make sure you're getting paid, you know, enough because again, you're on an ascension journey. So, you know, you wanna be elevating up to Empress level, right? And in order to do that, you know, the finance thing comes along with all of that, right? But yeah, so that's what I'm kind of thinking there. So hopefully that helps you, and good luck, girl. I know you're on pins and needles waiting to hear back from them. Oh, so you're going in for a verbal interview next? Is that the right thing? Your coworker Melissa, the one that was like in secret competition with you the whole time? I bet she did apply. That's why she was probably like you know, making fun of you, picking on you, you know what I mean? She was trying to make you want to quit instead of you know, compete with her. She sees you as a threat. But, you know, yeah, secret, exactly. But again, just be who you are, because don't forget, you are rare, if you don't act like that. You know what I mean? That is the norm now, unfortunately. So if you're someone who's not toxic and doesn't bring toxic energy to the table, and is, genuine and genuinely wants to learn and to do the work, that in and of itself can override any, experience or education you might have, in my book. Not any experience, but I would rather hire somebody that has the right personality fit, and somebody that I can trust, versus somebody who may have everything great on paper. They may have the degree, 10 years experience, blah blah blah, but I just don't have that same level of trust with them. You know what I mean? Somebody who likes to gossip or make fun of people, or who's got toxic traits. I don't want any toxicity anywhere near me. You know what I mean? So with you having the opposite of that, you're adding so much more to their team. You know what I mean? You're bringing not only a good strong work ethic, you're bringing someone who's enjoyable to have around, because you have to spend a lot of time every week with these people. They're like a second family. You want to have somebody who fits personality wise, and who is not going to make your life miserable. Kind of important. Learned that the hard way, but it's worth a lot. Don't forget it. Maybe sell that to them. You know what I mean? I have it posted on my job listings when I hire. We are a non-toxic workplace, a non-toxic work environment. At any point in time, toxicity starts, we're done. Like, that's my condition, and it's an at-will state, so I can fire for any reason. But that's literally on my job postings. Drama-free work environment. Yeah. So you cash up for another question? Okay, thank you. I don't know if, I don't think there was somebody else in front of you. Let me just check real quick, Jamie. I don't think there was. No, it's just you. Okay, thank you so much for letting me check. But yeah, I'm ready whenever you are. And I have, thank you. Let me see, 37 minutes. Okay, I can probably do yours, and then I'm going to need to jump off and do a personal reading real quick. And I'll be back on, and hopefully later tonight. I want to probably come on like late tonight and try to catch some of the late night people, if I can, if I've got the energy for it. And don't feel obligated, Charm, if you're there, please, to jump on. I may come on tonight like 11, 12, something like that. If I do that, please don't feel like you have to stay up late and all that jazz. I'll be okay, I promise. I can handle the the trolley trolls. I mean, if you want to be here, of course, please do. But don't feel like you have to stay up late for me. Yeah, I'm trying to get the business rocking and rolling as soon as possible. I have product ideas like right here, I just got to get the shit. So I'm trying really hard to work as much as possible, as much as I can push myself to do it. Oh, Jamie, let me pull some numbers for you. It's such a hard, what do I do? So I have tiles, but there's no numbers in that bucket. Let me think. I'm on limited resources here, but like otherwise I could have like a dice or something, Yeah. Let me see. I'm going to pull tarot cards for numbers. I'm going to ask for 3 cards, please. Just, can you please give me sticking out here? I don't know if that's going to mean something, Wow, that's a nice salary for a customer service job. But aren't you out in Cali where they actually pay people a living wage? I'm still in 1952 over here in Florida. Okay, so it was the Page of Wands, and that doesn't have a number associated with it. Awesome. Exactly, Charm. I'm the same way. I just kind of sleep like never or whenever, like it just whenever. Okay, so you've got the Tower, and it's reversed. It's card 16. XVI is 16. Yeah. So card 16, the Tower. Let's see. I don't know if that means anything. It's going to be super hard to tell with... Yes, you have to work up and up. That's exactly what I did throughout my career. Like, I stayed at my places. I had like a 3 to 5 year rule, you know. If I've maxed out or there's no really, you know, place for me to go from there, or I don't want to be there anymore, you know, then, you know, I'm eyeballing other companies. And every time I did it, I would negotiate, you know, another higher salary. Like, I would never go into anything desperate, or at least try not to, you know. Sometimes you can't help it, but even when I was temping, because I could temp, like, I should do that now. Why don't I freaking do that? Because then I'll know there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, I could do that, and I can pick my own schedule. Hey, okay, maybe I'll legal temp for a while. Anyway, when I was temping, you know, I would get offered jobs a lot, you know, and like they'd want to keep me. And they'd offer me lowball jobs because of it, you know, and you know, but I'd negotiate with them and be like, no, I'm looking for X salary. And until I find a job that pays X salary, because they know I can get it, you know, I'm waiting for that. And then they'd either match it or they'd say, sorry, I can't do it, you know. So you got to work up. Nobody's going to stand up for you. Okay, so we have a page. I'm going to discard him because, again, there's no number on the page. But we have a 6 of Wands. It's a card of victory. So what do we have? 16 and 6. Let's see. All right, 2 more fell out, or 3 more. Let's see. Card number 8. Oh, gosh, girl. Maybe it's 68. Between 66 and 68, you know? Would that be a lot? I don't know. We have Death and the Chariot. So the Chariot is card number 7, and Death is card 13. This helped none, I know. It really didn't. Well, let me give you the numbers one more time, and maybe something will resonate, or maybe something will make sense. 16, 6, 8, 13, and 7. Those are the numbers that came out. Yeah, for salary. I don't know what that means. Like, between, maybe it's a range, but maybe it means something to you. No, don't say that. They're not hating. Maybe something must have shifted, Jamie. That's, like, seriously, the energies always shift. I know. You can't make it out? Okay. So, you know, you're in the 50 range. You have a lot of 6s here. There's 2 with an 8. So I don't know. I don't know if, like, in the 60s would make sense, you know? I don't know. It's so hard to get a number like that with tarot cards, you know? But if you want me to pull it intuitively, I would say a lowball offer would be 50, you know? Knowing that they are budgeted 58, because then they can take that 8 and use it towards whatever else their company allows, you know, with that $8,000. So, that, you know, remember, this is all a corporate game, and it's like the game of Monopoly, you know? You're just a figurine on the board. It's, yeah. You can negotiate things and don't sell yourself short, because people sure will take a good deal if you give them one, you know? Did you have one more question, Jamie, or did I have them all done? Temp work, yeah, Charm, because then I can do just like a few days at a time, or maybe a week at a time, where it's not like I'm getting completely like fried. I cannot take on a full-time job right now. It sounds very stupid that I'm not like just jumping back into, you know, corporate la land, but I literally cannot physically handle it. Like, I won't be able to like do it, you know? So, I am trying to heal, you know, enough to where I can handle like really stressful situations and stuff. Again, I can't handle it right now. You know, it would not, it's already too much on my health, you know? So, so yeah. temping though, you know, where I'm just there for a day or two, you know, or maybe a week, you know, something like that, where I know like I'm done Friday. I just have to make it to Friday and I'm out of here, you know, might be an option, you know. There you go, Jamie. Yeah, that's what I think. They're gonna lowball it. So try to upball it, okay? Is it double? I don't know. I don't know, girl. Double from what you make now? Because that would be so super fantastic. Exactly. I upball it. Oh my gosh. Super funny. Yeah, Charm. Honestly, girl, I can't even like stomach the thought of it. Like I said, I'm concerned that one major event would put me like, you know, in the hospital, like literally like, like I'm just too, it's been too much. You got to think I've been through a lot, you know, and I'm okay, you know, like I'm making it, but like I can't handle any more stress. I cannot handle working for any more crazy ass lawyers or snaky snakes or sneaky sneaks or having the, you know, gossip and the office politics. Like no, 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 no. And I'm so glad that your stuff started working again because, you know, I feel like mine is too. I'm working on it. So, yeah, it might be just a way to kind of quickly get, you know, quite a bit of cash, you know, so I can make some stuff happen. I know, girl. Upsell those good traits, though, and that great personality, like I said, is invaluable, you know. That's what it would make an employer beg to keep you and cry when you leave is, you know, that personality that they're not going to be able to replace, you know, the kindness and generosity and you remembering the birthdays and, you know, having the nurse's kit in your desk and, you know, being that energy, you know, towards people, being kind and loving towards people, you know, they're not going to be able to easily replace that. So, you know, just something to think about. You know, you bring a lot to the table other than skills and experience, you know. All right, guys, I have to jump off because I have a personal reading and I'm late. Thank you for chit-chatting with me, and I will be back on, fingers crossed, if I can manage it. I'll be back on tonight a little later, okay? Thank you guys so much. Have a beautiful rest of your evening, in case I don't see you, and I'll talk to you soon.